Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. That has been slung wide. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's there to retrieve it. Rui Costa. Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard. Eder Militao. And it's Rijkaard. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rafinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Caught offside that time. Neymar to Messi. Rafinha. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Cruyff.
Oh, really well played.
And that is a little undercooked.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Neymar. Good, strong midfield running here. Bojan. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Neymar. And the counter is on. Rafinha going full tilt down the right-hand side. Oh, important interception. Messi, very much a man of this moment.
If they want to counter, they could do...
Just the keeper to beat! Khan trying to keep... Messi! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Tries to pass it through. Chance! Goal! Estoril! And Estoril score first! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Estoril have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great vision. And this is Messi. Great challenge, time to perfection.
really well played. He read that perfectly.
McAllister. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Punched away. Messi. Cruyff. And this is Messi. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Costa Curta goes steaming forward. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rui Costa can so cleverly bypass the press. Nicely weighted ball. And he shoots! And that has been clubbed away. McAllister. And it's Rui Costa. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's in a great... Kiatisok! And he has kept it out somehow.
Kiatisok clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Rafinha. And he skips past his man. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's really well manoeuvred. Neymar. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Upamecano. Oh, this is a very... Kiatisok! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
And we're off again. Estoril carrying a one-goal lead. And this is Neymar.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Eder Militao. And Rafinha. Rijkaard. And it's Rui Costa.
That was lovely, that.
It's Neymar! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Shoots! It's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rui Costa really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Neymar. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Looking for the run. That's been slit through. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rijkaard. And it's McAllister. And it's made its way to him. And he's away. Sinem Wang has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
Rafinha! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Rafinha is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rijkaard cuts it out. Now it's Messi. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar looking sharp there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. That's a cute ball. Oh, that was vital. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Cruyff. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shot a goal! Goal! Estoril! And they've got their lead back. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Estoril take the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Out for a throw. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Messi! He should have put that one away.
Messi has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, outsmarting him this time.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's Rui Costa. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Eder Militao.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
No, that's been intercepted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Cruyff. And Boyan! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That has been cut short. Neymar.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's Rui Costa.
Might want to be careful there.
And we're done. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Schmeichel totally focused today, as always, as he has been throughout the 499 appearances he's made up until this one.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone show the appreciation that...
He's through, it's one-on-one, can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Estoril are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Roll! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, he's burst through. Messi, good driving run. Now there's a fine ball. And Cruyff! Estoril have their opponents right where they want them. Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. And here's Messi. Lovely feet. And it's Rijkaard. Out towards the flank. Incoming delivery.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Conte. And Balde. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Conte. Raul. That has been slung wide. And that is a little undercooked. And that's a shot, surely! It's hit the upright. And he thumps it clear. Bojan. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get... And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Lamine Yamal has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Serginho gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi, and he was quick to react. Pass somewhat off target. Aims beyond the defence. He's one-on-one! Rudiger. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. Yamal. Oh, he tries a shot! That pass isn't... And again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's beaten the last man! Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And he is just ripping it up! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Estoril find a position of real strength now. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Could be danger here. They're urging him to shoot. And Bojan! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Raul. And it's Cruyff. Now, this could be a chance. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bojan. And he cuts out the supply.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Cruyff was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And here's Neymar. Conte. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Oh, just skips past his man. And a chance! No way through there.
There they go, hunting again.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Estoril absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Estoril will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Brahim Diaz, Messi, Brahim Diaz. Now it's Yamal. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Alexander-Arnold. Now, what about a counter-attack? Brahim Diaz. There's the delivery.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Overhit and out of play. Messi simply refused to be outdone there. That's an excellent interception. Looking for the run. Raul. Driving through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Big chance, must be!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the shot! Rafinha, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And that's gone loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cannavaro proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Messi! And how did he not make it 4? So, third corner of the game. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Cannavaro. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Driving forward, and he's running through. Hefty. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Estoril have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's another good win of the ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Caught offside that time. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's managed to get free. Decent chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, really good feet. Oh, look at the space here.